bring my rank back up, and now I've once again completely destroyed my chances of ranking up any further. Glorious J Smooth, hey man, how's it going?
A mighty warrior!
Too much of what I've got coming, but I've been working.
The battle's about to start! Good luck!
That would be great.
かつてないほどの面白い戦い。
どこ見てんのさ。
カンズ。
カウンター。
本気を見せて。
行くよ。
カウンター。
どこ見てんのさ。はあ、行くよ。
かつてないほどの面白い戦いになり
向いているのか
そう。聞かんぞ。
I'm assuming this guy is genuinely like playing. He hasn't tried.
症状ね
想像以上だ。
こっちよ
聞かんぞ。
おいではっ
シェイ。
こっちよ
よくぞ。甘いな。
こっち
Sounds able quite like playing.
もうここまでだ。甘いですよ。
早く勝負をつけなきゃね なるほど手を抜いているその調子を見てみてよそうだな時なその調子やるね
And I'm up. So let's turn the game audio down.
もらっても嬉しくないよどうせ相手を食いたいだけだろ
Right, well that sounds fine to me now, so I don't know whether you were just being... Well, maybe you should turn your headphones down unless you're going to try and be more constructive than telling me that.
Are you ready?
Right.
想像以上だ。
Ugh. And try not to swear in the stream, please, because I will ban you if I catch you swearing. I'm trying to make everything as PG as possible. Well, I did several practice streams before then, Khalifla, so, you know, that could have been a case of, yes, it was slightly too loud, but that would have helped if you'd have given me some sort of estimate to try and work out how to know, because you must understand that just saying it's too loud isn't exactly helpful. Okay, is this guy going to spam now? Ooh, dear, lag. Oh dear me, that's laggy. Woo! Make a jump and try and get him to fall into it. So his entire strategy is pretty much trying to down heavy and then just spam with ultimate attacks and super attacks. Fair play though, you know, to have 660 like matches and only have 65 wins shows some dedication to fighting. You could hear me when my mic volume was low. I don't have... So if you could hear me when my mic volume was low... Then why did you tell me that I had to change it? Let's have a... let's try and body knuckle here. I don't really want to try and take any damage if I can. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Oops. Oh, you couldn't. Okay. Right, well, I'm assuming... So you're going to tell me whether it's equaled out now? Because, like, I still haven't had an answer to the question that I asked. Yeah. Server side, I'm assuming maybe it comes up. Hey, Ramo, how's it going? Ah! You're about to see me lose? Okay, I need to pay attention now. I absolutely got battered there. And this dude has 660 matches and only 65 wins, and I refuse to be one of those numbers that are, There's me trying to read, trying to multitask. Ginyu! Right, okay. Oh dear, here's where it's gonna... Oh! And I can't use the Ginyu Force. Fantastic. Ah! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't think I can use the Milky Cannon. When you haven't watched the newest episode yet, you're on a Dragon Ball stream. Oh my god, I just lost to this guy because I was busy trying to work out the stuff that was going on in the stream. Oh my god, that's a new level of low. Now he has 66 wins. Oh, this dude's been like, you know, trying to show that he's been better than 660 matches, which is 595 losses he had. And I am one of those 66 people now that he's beaten. Ah! Okay, Android 21, do your stuff. Come on. Let's send him down. You can eat your macaron afterwards if the dude doesn't skip. That's what it's all... Oh! No! Don't plant Cybermen! It's not fair turning it into a handicap match. Uh-oh. Oh no, it started. Hey, I played both. Uh-oh. Ah! Woo! To be fair, I was enjoying the, I enjoy the daft part is, the thing that I've enjoyed most about Xenoverse 2 recently has been the Hero Coliseum, which is the bit that most people have kind of been like, yeah, it's alright. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nothing crazy. I mean, even my girlfriend's been saying to me it's basically just top trumps, and she's not wrong, but it's just a case of the fact that it just adds an extra layer to the game. Just, okay, this guy wants to be a projectile spammer. Woo, I can do that too. Oh, he got me! He got me! You knew it was bound to happen. Well, they're two completely different games. It doesn't, just because you like one doesn't necessarily mean you have to dislike the other. I could always do a Xenoverse 2 live stream, but the only problem is I probably wouldn't get any viewers on that. Oh my good lord. Woo! Okay, I'm really gonna have to try and concentrate here. I mean, well, I suppose it's trash if you don't have the TP medals to put into it. Because, I mean, like, I enjoyed Dokkan Battle, so I suppose it really comes down to whether you're one of the people that like it. I've not forgotten about the Dragon Ball Pictionary stuff. Don't worry, One Punch Sloth. I'm quite aware of that. But just whilst I've been like getting used to the whole streaming side of things, I'm basically just doing this to tie myself over. I brought this back so far, but if he switches me into being Ginyu again, like, I'm quite capable of using Ginyu, but the problem is if I don't have the Ginyu force, then he's got no moves. Okay, uh-oh. Did I pay real money on TP points? No, I just ground. Especially at the moment, because I've got the I don't know if it's still going, but they had the 2 times payoff bonus with the TP medals. So I was just kept doing the Goku expert mission. There we go, he's gone. I was very tempted to use real money on the TP medals, but truthfully, there wasn't enough stuff in the medal shop that I actually really wanted, so I didn't see the point in actually purchasing it. Besides, you know, the aesthetics things of Mark receives no money. No, Mark needs bread. Like, you know, that's what his subscribers give him. He turns up saying the bread is back, and the subscribers just try and give him even more bread. I've just noticed my girlfriend is trying to watch the stream at the moment, and that's kind of off-putting. So Mark receives no money. Do you mean Mr. Satan? Because I can switch to being Mr. Satan. It was. The day it was the Mr. Satan video he's done, which if you haven't seen already, are you bringing Pictionary? Pictionary? Are you bringing Pictionary? Okay, yes, Pictionary will come back. Don't worry, it's not gone. I was just basically I've been trying to think of ways to spice it up a little bit. I've been talking to Geekdom, and I've been talking to a couple of other people for bits of advice with the streaming aspects of it, and some people have been suggesting, because I know Khalifa, you in particular didn't like oh god, this dude is light blue and purple, so obviously what's happened is he's lost loads of matches and then he's decided to quit. Let's fight him just in case he quits, that would be funny. But a lot of people were suggesting that they thought I should add more time. So, bro, what do you mean Britain's in their grammar? I couldn't read it. Pictin Siri. It took a while for me to try and piece that together. But anyway, yeah, so a couple of people have been suggesting that they like the idea of the slow mode on the chat, so people could only guess one guess at a time, and if you didn't get it in that guess, as opposed to stop people spamming and to stop people constantly jumping in there first. You started to realize that some people kind of saw a bit of a pattern to when they wait and then they would do it. Are you the only one who's gotten bored of FighterZ? Maybe. I mean, like, I know a lot of people have dropped off. A lot of people aren't playing. He quit before I could even fight him. Yeah, a lot of people have dropped off from playing it, but that happens with any big fighting game, though, to be honest. A lot of people join for the fun of actually playing the game, and then as soon as they're... as soon as, like, the core fan base have sort of got bored of it, the only real people left are the people that really, really are into the fighting stuff. I have completely lost connection. Completely. Is it still going? It is still going, right? Yes, it is still going. I think, for me, with FighterZ, it is incredibly repetitive. It is incredibly repetitive. I won't sugarcoat it, but personally, I've really enjoyed the dynamic. I've always wanted a solid 2D fighting game of Dragon Ball, because you got the ones on the 3DS and stuff that came out, but unfortunately I found that the matches were over too quickly. Extreme Butoden is the one I'm talking about in specific. I remember getting really excited, loved the mechanics of the game, obviously by the same company, Arc System Works, and then I started trying to sort of get a bit more fun out of it, but there was no online mode. And how easy it was to beat them, it got really boring. This one, I think the only reason that I've been still playing it is because I've been enjoying the online aspect to it. I think if you were only really somebody who's going to play it offline and just enjoy it for that kind of stuff, then I can imagine why you would get bored of it and sell it. Yeah, makes sense. Xenoverse 2 has a lot more to do in terms of offline play. So I think this is where a lot of the argument comes up with Xenoverse 2. Oh my god, the story mode is terrible! I haven't even tried to... Oh, man. Like, the story mode, if I were to click it, you would see that I've done maybe 5 fights on it or something, and then I just stick to world matches. It's the only thing I do on this game. With the possible exception of sometimes some of my actual friends decide to fight me on it, which I'm uploading a couple videos of soon. And don't worry, it's all in humour. None of us take it seriously. This is a type of game where if you take it seriously, you're going to throw the controller at the wall, because it's a game about trying to juggle your opponent and stop them getting a move in, which can be really irritating. Do you mean, what, you can't get 21? Are you on about the DLC for Xenoverse 2? Because supposedly if you've got FighterZ save data or something like that, you're supposed to get Android 21 DLC as part of the... I think it's either the free update or it was the paid update, but I'm not sure. But either way, it's kind of gutting, to be honest, that it hasn't all activated. There's a lot of rumors going around it's going to be raid request stuff. And yes, Android 21 is overrated, but she hasn't got any of her own moves particularly, so... So it's kind of like in the same sense that Cell was a lot of people's favourite for a while. Steam's died. I mean the streams died. Is it? No, it's still going. It's saying cannot render 30 frames per second, so why don't you just sort it out yourself, stream? Why are you asking? Why are you telling me? It's not much good to me if you're not going to sort it out. Okay, thank you. I just need you guys to keep me updated with that. The only problem with this is because obviously I'm doing a fighting game thing, so if I take my attention away from it... Oh my god, see, this is what I was on about, the whole juggling thing. I'm going to ignore that Brit racism. I've already got 21. I'm playing as 21. You get 21 if it was a pre-order bonus, as well as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. If you didn't do the pre-orders, then you had to do story mode to get 21. I haven't finished story mode, hence why I got 21. Oh yeah, that definitely annoys me. Not only the Blu-rays, I tell you what, okay, so, like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think Toyotaro can do no wrong. The manga is inferior to the anime in many ways, but it bothers me that I have to wait so long to get the installments of the manga, like, the Zamasu arc of the Toyotaro manga doesn't come out until July, and it's already been released, like, you know, it's just ridiculous. Ah! Oh my god, 19 frames. This is awful. I'm not genuinely offended, don't worry when things say. Nani? Question, when you guys had FighterZ, did you play it in Japanese or did you play it with the English dub? Just curious, because I can't stand the British Goku Black. And for that very reason, I won't put the Funimation dub on the game. Also, the fact that Chris Ayres isn't actually Frieza on this game. I know it's because he's ill. But yeah. The other version is just naff. You didn't get 21! No way, I don't know, maybe it was a digital thing, because I did it digitally rather than hard copy, because I knew I wasn't going to sell it, because, you know, I've been waiting for this game for ages. I have left the lobby. You blame me? You guys got the Marvel movies a week first for 18 movies. You guys can wait to get your hands on the manga. Yeah, but I'm not interested in Marvel. Toop! Tournament of Power. Marcelo Martins, hello. And you guys will see that FighterZ is still fluent with disconnections. I'm going to go to one of these empty lobbies. I'm going to run around and be one of the only people in it. And Papa? I thought I was your mom. Oh, you've got me confused, Sloth. I don't know who I am anymore. And yeah, I agree. The dub is less enjoyable to watch. I'm not going to say it sucks because I can watch the dub. Neo Karasawa. Oh, Karasawa. I'm the only guy in this lobby. Hang on. I need to okay. Krillin. I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, Krillin alone. I think it's, you know what? You guys weren't the only people that sold the game. I'm the only person in the lobby. Yeah! I really hope your girlfriend just sees me calling you Papa and gets confused. Yet she's still watching the stream and she's definitely confused. I just turned around for confirmation. She's looking at me very bizarrely. And yeah, I prefer Karasawa, definitely. Alright, let's have a look. We'll do a couple more of these and then I'll call it a night. I know this stream hasn't been very long, but you guys seriously don't understand how long I was trying to sort this stream out. Have you heard that we're not getting the third Super Blu-ray for a long time? I wouldn't be surprised by that. Choking on stream. Choking on stream. Yeah, we still haven't got the final chapters on Blu-ray yet, so am I surprised we're not getting the Super Blu-ray for a long time? No, not really surprised at all. To be fair, I had the Orange Bricks, unlucky me, I had the Orange Bricks a long time before they were actually released in this country. Yeah, I don't even think I'll ever watch the Resurrection of F-Arc. Or Revival of F-Arc, whatever. I don't think I'll ever watch it. I think I'm probably just going to watch the two movies and then start from Universe 6 whenever I rewatch it. So, truthfully, I haven't bothered. My girlfriend, bless her, has been willing to try and sit through some Dragon Ball for me because she's, you know, she's a trooper and she knows how much I adore it. And she was willing to watch it, and I was trying to suggest maybe showing her Kai because the dub is obviously much easier to watch. It's much better. You don't have Sean Shamel learning how to be Goku at the beginning of it. And but I didn't want to show her the Orange Bricks because one, it's all cropped and horrible, and two, there's so much filler in it that it actually is just ugh. Why is the music pack so low in Xenoverse? Truthfully, I don't know. I didn't bother buying it because I looked through it on. I looked through it online to see what the contents were going to be like. I saw the songs were obviously going to be the same music pack as on FighterZ. Not interested at all in getting it on. not interested in getting it on Xenoverse 2, just simply because I don't think I'm going to be playing it long enough to warrant me caring about the music. I don't know if you can change the music in the lobby, so if you could change the music in the lobby to like the other music, the anime pack, then I'd probably be more interested. But as far as the fight's concerned, I barely hear the music anyway. And One Punch Sloth, she does love anime. She just Dragon Ball just isn't one she's crazy about. She used to watch it when she was younger, so she knows like enough about it to have an informed opinion on it. But it's just she prefers like, you know, Attack on Titan and all the ones that everybody raves about, which is fair enough. And she's introduced me to loads of them. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be becoming as knowledgeable as I am. I know, the price of the music pack is ridiculous. Oh. Ah. Goku's hitbox on his down heavy is so ridiculously big. You can catch nearly any move from it. Like, see, it's just ridiculous. And you've got Krillin, who's like little P.E.K.K.A. punch up into the sky. Can't even hit people off a connecting combo. Oh, Vegeta Blue. You know, originally I thought Kid Buu was going to be the cancer of this game, but it's virtually... Okay. If he starts the match, it's so easy to get a woman who likes anime. Keep lighting it. Dempsey! Before you want to sleep, what do you want to say? You're keeping me in suspense to the point where I can't concentrate on the game. I can't concentrate, Dimsy. I've been losing. It's all your fault. Do you mean, like, Senor Kanji? Or do you mean Senior Kanji as in you calling me old? Either way, Dimsy. I'm not going to take that the way that you wanted me to take. It's not a compliment. You just assaulted me. Leave me alone, Vegeta! Oops. I took it to the face. I can't read that. Senor? Movie and Bardock Trunk specials on Blu-ray. I know, it took us long enough to get the movies on Blu-ray, that's for damn sure. I know you know basic Spanish. Don't tell people that or they'll question it and test my abilities in the chat. This time, the fight was different, Trunks. This time, I win. Simio from the... Oh, don't talk to me about Simpsons. I like animation and this. He barely knows English. Let's cut him a break. How am I supposed to concentrate on beating these people when you guys have verbally beaten me in the chat? But we don't know when we'll get this super third set to boot up. Yeah, the final chapters I really don't know when we're going to get. I just literally accepted defeat then. I didn't even put my hand on the control stick. I don't know when we'll get the Super Blu-rays and Buka. I do have a contact at Manga UK that I can speak to if need be, and I'll try and find out, but I don't know whether he'll actually be able to give me any information. I'm sure if it was that easy to get the information, then perhaps we'd already know. This could dance on the rims of racism. I think we should commentate in another language. Shut up, Dimsy! You want to ripe on me? You want to ripe on me? I'm assuming you mean rip, but ripe, that's something else. You're saying you want to be a soft piece of fruit on me. Everyone has a contact. But if you have a contact, why don't you go talk to him, One Punch Stuff? I regret buying the music pack, not only is the audio much... Battle Point. I know! I saw it didn't have Battle Point Unlimited. It has Solid State Scouter, but no Battle Point Unlimited. And anybody who watches any of my videos knows that I overuse that song in the background of my videos. Yes, I suppose I do kind of deserve it after all that time with no uploads. I'll be a soft piece of fruit. Oh, One Punch Sloth, you will always be my soft piece of fruit. Speaking of soft piece of fruit, this dude is beating me like a banana. I'm very bruised. You're side rape. I don't even... You must slumber, so have a good night, everyone. Try not to see sick. Well, I won't, Dimsy, when you've gone in your distracting techniques. This is for you, Dimsy. Slumber party is an oxymoron. That was for you. I talked to a manga representative, told me that there is still working to get a contract to distribute Super Set 3 and beyond. What? So you're insinuating that they've actually lost what contact with like the Funimation outlets or something? Because Manga UK are part of Funimation. It's just that the English distribution side of it. They're like it's kind of like Sky having a. Oh, I don't know if I'm going out the realms of being able to understand what I'm comparing it to, but if you were aware of the deal that WWE Network have with Sky, it's kind of like they've got it as part of their contractual obligation to not air the content on WWE Network, so the contract with Sky, whereas Funimation don't have a viable distribution license for the UK, so they have Manga UK as their outlet, so even though they're not Funimation, they're like their outlet, so they use the same what's the word I'm trying to use? They use the same contractual obligations, so they should be able to, realistically. Accepting challenges from viewers, Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien. Because I'm being beaten so badly, is that what you're trying to say to me, One Punch Sloth? Well, if you think you're so much better, why don't you buy the game and play it for me? And I'll just commentate over your gameplay. Stop going legal on us. That's your other half, Mark's job. Yeah, true. Mr. Law. It's real to real. They're not suggesting your name is Mark. You left your mark on me. Oh, God. Oh, this dude's a dark green. This dude gives me an opportunity to try and get out of the dark green zone. So, I'm going to try and get out of the dark green zone. This dude basically has the same team as me, except we've subbed Gohan for Android 21. He has a much better win-lose ratio to me, and he's a lot lower of a rank, so this is going to be embarrassing if I lose. Oh, I need me a piece of that drink! I'll probably make this the last match that I'll do, because it's like 1 AM now. I was saying play with the Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin team for a challenge. Oh! That makes more sense. Alright, I'll do this, and then I'll do that straight afterwards. And if I lose, then... Actually, if I win... Which character am I? Of course, I'm Android 21. He doesn't have Android 21. I'm being bodied! Yeah. You can tell when I start concentrating because the audio disappears from me. Yeah. We can stay up for a while. Shit. Isn't that a politically incorrect term for somebody who has both sexy genitalia? See, now that... Speaking of being politically incorrect... Base Goku and Vegeta are... Message retracted. You decided against the betrayal of whatever message you just typed. Ah! Frieza, no! Die, please! No! No! Damn it. You ever seen one of those fat hairless cats? Kanji. What, like shampoo? Oh, thank you for removing. No! I don't really want people to know my name. Even though people say it to me all the time. Yes, you mean Champa. No. Yes! Die, Goku Black! Yeah, but a real one. Isn't that just a fat Siamese or whatever it is? I don't know much about cats. I've had a few, but I don't know much about it. Excuse me. It's like some quan. I'm burping in my streams. Oh! Fat hairless cats can be amazing in their glory. You know, admittedly, it's probably... I'm not going to put, like, fat hairless cats, because it's probably going to turn up with, like, slang term for fat hairless pussy. Oh my god, this guy! Okay, accept my defeat. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Sloth, my girlfriend has just Googled it for me and told me to turn around and look at the laptop and... What? Oh my god, no! This isn't cool. No, okay. I do thought on FighterZ story itself. Face the fact, base Goku and Vegeta are real. Oh, you're on about the DLC. Yeah, no, trying to keep the channel PG. Hey, that's open to interpretation, and I never said what it meant. Yes, they're pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's change my team, and this will be the last match. Okay, so, what was it? Krillin... Yamcha... and... Tenshinhan! With Chaozu. And just to properly commit to the role, I shall be Tenshinhan. You did a whole video on fat hairless cats. Explain to you why they're in the game files. Like I said to you, it has been said that because of the fact that they're already in the game, because they have their base models in the game for the story mode, that they don't necessarily have to be... Like, I'm saying that they could be DLC. I mean, I said it in the video before. I'd be disappointed if they were, but they could be. But the fact that they'd already be in the files isn't due to the fact that they're leaks. It's just the fact that the models already exist. You can dig for files. I'll show you something in a minute in the stream, which will get people talking. I just got to remember to do it. You can search through the menus and you can find a list of characters that are in the game, but they might not necessarily come out as DLC. You accidentally DM Mark a picture of a fat hairless cat. Accidentally, quote unquote. Alright, well, I've got to try and win this. Well, you best be paying attention, One Punch Sloth. You best be watching this, because I'm doing this for you. This is at your request. Have a rock! No! This isn't going so well. This isn't going so well. Have a rock! Have a rock! Oh, I've never used these guys properly before. Okay, well, there's Krillin. But why did they left the files for those models? What do you mean? No, they don't get left before. They're just in there because they're in the story mode. As far as the other stuff goes, like, you know, it could just be there as prerequisite files for future. Oh. Yes and no. I don't get me wrong. I do like FighterZ. It isn't at the moment my favorite, but it's my favorite in terms of the actual replayability to it. Yes, I did think about. Oh, base Saiyan Saga. No, the Saiyan Saga stuff is mods. You can find the stuff for that online, but the actual the models for Goku and Vegeta are in the game. But yeah, I was going to upload on my new channel. I was going to upload on my new channel. The whole reason I went to do it in the first place was due to the fact that I actually believe that my channel would probably have suffered due to the fact I didn't upload on it for so long. But truth be told, when I started uploading on it, they started doing really well anyway. So I just thought, oh, I'll just stick with the channel. I've kind of merged both channels, and I may rename the other channel at some point and use it for something else, much like how I kept the Knive. Just how I did a Knive Dragon Ball fan channel, but I never ended up uploading anything on that. I went to do Zeniverse stuff on that, which was interesting. Too much to ask to hear my reaction to your DM. Did you send it to me as well? Let me have a look. I don't want to fight you, Michael-san. I've done my last fight for tonight. Let's have a look. Me when there is no Pictionary strip for a couple of weeks. You've got a chuckle out of both me and my missus there. But yeah, so yeah, let's see if I can find what I was on about before. Right, customize, is it preset messages all? Right, if you go into preset messages all and you start scrolling through, looking to fight DLC characters, 121, Goku Black, Hit, Gohan, Gem Yamcha, blah 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 blah. If we start going further down, sure it's here. Okay, right, here we go. So if you start going further down, you've got Angel, Grand Kai, King Kai, God of Destruction, Pride Troopers, Ginyu Force, Z-Warriors, Tuffle, Legendary Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, 3-2, Casserole, who is one of the Pride Troopers. You've got Dispo, Jiren, Topo, Bergamo, Lavender, Basil, Tarbal, Hachiaki, Rudagon, Tapion, Gogeta, Janemba, Bio Broly, Zangia, Bojack, Paragus, Broly, Andrew 15, 14, 13, Metacooler, Knees, Door, Salza, Cooler, Lord Slug, Turles, Bardock, Oob, Pan, Mr. Boo, Vegeta, Elder Kai, Dabura, Bobbity, Pintar, Jewel, Killer, Mighty Mask, Yamu, Spopovich. So they've got all of these things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that these things are all going to be included in the game. It could be that they end up being lobby characters, could end up being other things. Yeah, Caulifla isn't in this list, and neither is Kale, and neither is Kefla. If we look here, you've got Guasu, Zamasu Fuse, Zeno. My suspicion would be that if Caulifla, Kale, or Kefla were to be released as DLC, their names will be added into this. I'll just scroll through just so you can see that they're not there at the moment. So there are a lot of big characters that are exempt from this. I'll scroll just so you can see. There are a few big characters that are exempt from this. And I would assume that this would mean that these will probably get filled. The ones that aren't here are probably more likely to be characters. Excuse me. The ones that are in this at the moment might not necessarily be DLC. They might not necessarily have lobby characters or anything like that. But they have files in the game because they have things named after them. These things will still have a reference file to be selected at some point. And if Caulifla, Kale, Kefla, Vados even, whatever, if either of them were to be... Okay, Vados, no, because their name is there. But if they were to be added as DLC, their names may appear here. You'll notice that Cabba is here. And amongst all the other Universe 6 stuff, Shampa, Vados, Bataro, Frost, Magetta, Cabba, Manaka, there is no sign of her. Kamehameha, small Easter egg, yeah. But anyway, as you can see, like, you know, just because there are things in the game files doesn't necessarily mean anything. It just sometimes means there are things in the files. Punch Sloth can back me up on saying that a lot of these times when these developers start doing this stuff, they just leave files in there. Sometimes, especially Ark, they have been known to drop Easter eggs and things. They've been known to put things because they know people dig around in the files and they try and find things. And they leave things there to keep people guessing. Dokkan Battle have done it. You know, people have started digging around on that to try and find out what the new incoming stuff are with the updates. They've left things in there that have never been used. You've got Basil and Lavender as characters that are fightable, but you can't play as them. So there's so many things that it could mean. It's too early to jump to conclusions. When they come out and specifically we can see it, then obviously, you know, take it that. But until then, everything is just a rumor. You can believe whatever you want, but until it comes out, it is just a rumor. So just don't believe too much into stuff or get too excited, because you may get disappointed in the end. You may not be, but hope is fun. But yeah, Kefla's the one I want the most as well. You know, I'd really like her to be playable in the game. I really would. A lot of people hate on the female Super Saiyan since their inclusion, but I think they've been fantastic. I think they've been as perfect as they could have been to represent you know, the other Saiyans, because they do things that we don't need a new Saiyan to be able to do stuff that the other main characters haven't done before. The only thing we haven't had in a canon sense of it is a shy Saiyan. So we got Kefla, and then we had Caulifla, who's very much similar to what Goku and Vegeta would be if you mix their personalities together. You know, it's they're pretty standalone there. They've done everything they need to do. They power up and they become strong, but they don't steal the spotlight from anybody. They're perfect side characters. They were amazing. Anybody who hated on them, I think, is just doing it for this typical reason that it's just kind of like, oh, we want to hate on things for the sake of it. And they were the first female Super Saiyans. Pretty important. Yep, I agree. I think it would be a very missed marketing opportunity if they don't include these kind of things in it. So. But anyway, I've rambled on about this for long enough now, guys. I'm going to call it quits on the stream here. Thanks for everybody who joined in. It's been really nice speaking to you all and stuff. Thanks for all the help and making the first stream fun. If you guys want me to do this anymore, then please let me know down in the comments. Leave a like. Let me know that you enjoyed it and stuff. And hopefully, if you guys are interested in coming back, and if any of you actually have the game and you want to send me a match request while I'm doing a stream, I will fight you. I'm not afraid to do that. I think it'd be fun. If you're actually in the stream and you're commenting and you're challenging me, that's even better, because then everybody can smack talk and stuff whilst it's going on. People can take sides. It'll be a load of fun, and that's hopefully what I want to get this stream to being in the future. So, thanks for joining, guys. Been great speaking to you, and I'll catch you all later.